Welcome from Munich. We have the Asus Zenwatch here and an Asus smartphone, but it works with any Android smartphone. This beautiful smartwatch that's out now after it was announced at the IFA in 2014 in September. Now here in February, it's available in Germany with a beautiful design that's a little bit similar to an Apple Watch. A lot of people already asked me, because I've been wearing this for a few days, if this is already the Apple Watch, but I had to tell them no. But it looks not only as beautiful, but this has actually a touchscreen, which the Apple device, for example, doesn't have. So we have the compatibility with any Android 4.3 device, no Windows Phone, no BlackBerry, no iOS, of course. We have here the interchangeable head, standard strap, which is also quite nice and is one of the easiest way on this device to really change it. I will show you in a second. And actually the strap is a leather stitched, looks quite nice. We have also some apps pre-installed that other companies don't have, and the heart rate sensor is also different because it doesn't use a heart rate sensor, which would look, for example, like this. So it doesn't need a light. It only uses the resistance in your body between your heart and your two arms, as I will show you hopefully in this video or in my full review video, that it's really quite nice and works quite good. So for $229, this is what you will get, the beautiful smart watch, which I will put to the side, and we will go also through a setup here with the Asus Padphone S smartphone. So let me also open up here a little bit more what you will get when you buy the device. A micro USB cable for charging, for example, the standard Asus charging device with 1.6 or 1.35 amps at 5 volts output, so it will charge the smartwatch in less than an hour, I would say. Then you have here the charger itself, which you can easily just put right here on the watch like that. And then it should start charging when you plug it into the micro USB portal right there. You can plug it into your PC or use that charger Asus gave you, and it gives out 0.5 amps. So again, in less than an hour, the I think a 400 milliamp battery should be charged. There's no mention of how big the battery is in the tech specs, which is a little bit sad. But we have 512 megabytes of RAM, the Snapdragon 400 processor, and Bluetooth 4 integrated, and 4 gigs of internal memory, which is only for the operating system and apps. Otherwise, it weighs 75 grams, and the tech specs are actually similar as almost all the other devices by Google or by the Android Wear operating system are, except for Motorola, which didn't use the Qualcomm processor. So then we have here two little manuals where you have here a little bit of information how to change the strap, how to plug it into the power, pairing with another device, and so on and so on. So this one is about that, and the other one is a little bit more about the software, like how you should set up your device here the first time. You need to download Android Wear, you need to have Bluetooth on, and then how you can mute it, unmute it, and change here different things in the settings. And yeah, just a first step guide. And then we have also some Zenwatch apps, like for example the remote camera, wellness, compass, flashlight, and again wellness for some reason. So these are already pre-installed here by Asus, which is not a common feature. Also Remote Link and the Zenwatch Manager are on there. And then here it shows you also how to use the heart rate sensor, which I told you guys that it uses a different technology than other companies, because you have to have your two fingers on here to press it down, and then it tells you your heart rate at the end. We will try that in a second. So let's just look at the watch itself, where you can see again beautiful metal design. There's a microphone. It weighs only 75 grams with the strap, which is again quite good. And yeah, on the sides there's nothing here, as you can see. On the bottom, this is the on and off button. This you will actually virtually never need it, except for if you really want to turn it on. Otherwise, here are the connectors for the charger. This is actually also waterproof, of course, IP55, which is not too waterproof, but it's enough for just maybe having it on in the shower or if you're sweating. So to open up the strap, you just need to press these two buttons on the side to release the little pin, and to change the size of the strap, you just have to pull and adjust here the holes on the inside on one side, and then you can just close it up again or try it on. So here we go. You can have it quite loose. Now it's not so loose for me, but it's alright. And then again, to just check your heart rate, just push it down like that. To turn it on, I now just have to press the button a little bit if I can find it. There we go. So it says Asus, and while that starts, let me unlock here the Pad Phone S, and let's go into Android Wear, and it already sees the Asus Zenwatch is C915, but this is still turning on, and you can already see it looks quite beautiful here with a 320x320 pixel display. So it says Android Wear right there, and we just have to select English, and we have to say, okay, we want to pair with that one. It says connecting. Here it actually just says, because you can't see it right now, install Android Wear on your phone and look for the watch. And actually let me take it off because this is not so comfortable to show you guys like that. And what it did right now is restart, or they found each other already. Looks quite nice. Seems to have restarted for some reason. I don't know exactly why. And let's just try that again. Maybe just close the app. Here we go. Connecting. I actually did the same thing in my German video before. Here we go. Pair and pair. And hopefully we'll find each other in a second. It says just a minute, and while it says just a minute, let me show you guys again. For example, in comparison with here the G-Watch R, which has a same $229 price, you can see from the front the difference. And from the side also, the Asus watch is a lot slimmer actually than, for example, the LG G-Watch R. I think that's a little bit nicer to look at. And then we have, for example, the one by Samsung, the Gear S, which is a little bit more expensive because it also has a SIM card built in. And I think again the Asus watch looks a lot better because it's slimmer, even though it doesn't have that round display, which you don't even need. So then here we have the device itself. It tells me swipe to get started, and then it takes us through all kinds of things, like I can swipe left or right, of course, here for the different tiles that I want to use. But what I want to use right now is actually not a tutorial, but I just want to go here to check my heart rate. So let me do that. Let me put it back on. Show heart rate. And then I just have to push it down. It says just a sec. Tries to check my heart rate right now. If I'm talking, of course, it will be a little bit higher than the 70 through 90. That's maybe regular. I hope it's still under 100 because actually my heart shouldn't be pounding right now. 140. Why am I that excited? Well, I don't know, but yeah, it's working. So to get out again, you just usually swipe down. Or not, I don't know. Interesting. Here we go. Yes, and yeah, otherwise it works like any other regular device, but actually I don't want to review it right now. This was just an unboxing. So thank you much for tuning in. My name is Balazs. This was the Asus Zenwatch in a really short unboxing here from Munich. Till next time, peace and again. Thank you much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.